Welcome, everybody, to the 152nd edition of TWitWoW Request Live. Today's episode, we are going to be reacting to WWE Backlash 2009, courtesy of Craig Skiff. Thank you to Craig. Craig's been a loyal patron to the TWitWoW channel slash brand for years now. I actually just kind of found out from him the other day that he's only been with us for 5 years, closer to 4 than 5, actually. But he has joined us here in the chat. Welcome, Craig. It feels like he's been with us for so long, though. It's kind of crazy that he's only been with us for that long. John, if you have this pulled up on Peacock at 0, I am ready to go and I can count us down.
Let's do it.
Excellent. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I was talking to my mom about this earlier, and I told her about how this was 15 years ago, and it's going to be really interesting because there are going to be some guys on this show that were not even really like main event type guys who left and have since come back and are now main eventers. The two names specifically that I thought of were Cody and Drew.
Yes.
They're probably
Yes.
both on this card, and they were both mid carders at the time, and they left and are now main eventers, and that's really fun to me.
And now we're getting this opening video package here. I see Randy Orton because I believe, Orton Triple H is probably main eventing the show because I know 07 through 09, they were kind of the dominant feud a little bit.
Oh yeah,
This
this was like during the era that Triple H went to Orton's house.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because I remember
And,
that was that feud where like the actual build to the feud was incredible. It was like cinema. It was unbelievable. It was some of the best shit that
absolutely.
wrestling had seen in years. And then the match itself was like 15 minutes of rest holds.
Yes, yes. We know it's going to be headlined by John Cena, Edge, Last Man Standing.
Oh, this pay-per-view
So,
is?
yes,
Oh
yes,
wow.
yes.
That's interesting. I'm sure there's probably gonna be blood in that.
Well, that was what preceded that was that amazing cutting edge segment where John Cena comes on and Edge just looks down bad, right? Like he looks like I haven't shaved in weeks. My eyes are sunken because I haven't slept. I'm married to Vicky fucking Guerrero and I don't even have a championship to show for it. And Cena's, he just says, like, I hate you. I hate you so much. And you stole that from me. And Cena's like, oh, you just wanted to have me on here and talk about how I stole this from you. And then as he's about to leave, just Edge just really lets all his feelings out. Like, I hate you. I hate your wristbands. I hate your theme song. I hate your fans. I hate everything about you. uh,
Classic Edge.
Indeed. Yeah, Edge, I'll tell you, what he's doing is fine now, and I'm happy that he gets to, do what he wants with his career. But if you didn't see any of heel Edge like in his fucking bag, I feel sorry for you because man, it was magic. Veer Union Seasons. Great track. I haven't listened to the song in a while.
I don't
As
think
this
I've ever heard the
crowd.
song. Again,
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't
pretty good.
actually watching actively during this time I was in college. I was
Right.
getting some shitty little useless associate's degree in a field that long passed me by within a few months of me graduating.
Now, if this was 2009 and after February, I would have been 17 at this time. So I was still watching because I never really actively stopped, but I still wasn't in a position to watch pay-per-views, I don't think. So, yeah. This is going to be
All
an
right.
ECW matchup? Yep.
So that I will say, I do love that ECW got featured on pay-per-views because ECW was basically the NXT of its day.
Yes.
So the fact that they got matches on WWE like main roster PLEs pay-per-views at the time, yeah, that's really dope. I wish NXT
Absolutely.
would get a match or two on main roster pay-per-views, but it doesn't seem
Yeah, I
like
don't know
that's
why they
something
don't
they're
do
ever going to
that.
do.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. I wish they would do that more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if Swagger was still the champion here or if it was somebody. Actually, you know what? It might be Mark Henry for all we know, because if Matt Hardy is feuding with Jeff Hardy. Oh, no, it is
It
Jack
is
Swagger.
Swagger.
Okay.
Oh God.
I mean, for me, I actually enjoyed Swagger and Christian's matches in ECW. The only two Swaggers I ever really was a fan of in his WWE run were We the People Swagger, because I like the intensity and I like the pairing with Zeb, and ECW Swagger. It's funny, it's rare that you see a talent that you feel like they regress as they progress through their career, but that's really what I felt happened with Swagger. I much prefer him when he was in ECW kind of doing his thing.
I
And
feel like
yeah,
Hager kind of peaked with the We the People movement.
yeah, and then he screwed it all up by, the DWI and everything,
Right.
or the DUI. So,
Same thing, really.
I think one emphasizes alcohol more than the other because it wasn't alcohol for him; it was weed. But
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah,
I didn't know that. So you just taught me something. Thank you.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, Swagger, my ECW title because I
You
believe
know
this
what,
was
Dom?
ever.
That's a great point. Swagger is mediocre, but this theme is goaded. Cause
The theme was always great. Yeah,
it's like that Rage Against the Machine sounding theme, right? It's like the check 1 2 boom do 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 do. Yeah, that was the shit. That was good shit.
there's the bell.
Oh man. I mean, it's a Christian match, so it can only be so bad. But man, I do not miss Swagger.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's in AEW right now, and God, don't look at his Twitter feed. That's the thing. When you know a wrestler is very conservative, especially one that you like, in this case, that would be more Randy Orton than anybody, just don't look at their social media feed.
Bro, speaking of conservative, Oklahoma can seriously go to hell.
More than Florida after what I posted yesterday.
Somehow, yes, actually. Yeah, unbelievably.
Was it abortion related? Because I feel like that's what I've been hearing with
No, it was
Oklahoma.
Nyla Rose related. Apparently, the Oklahoma Commission issued a warning against AEW for allowing Nyla Rose to wrestle a woman.
Wow.
And in the statement, they referred to Nyla Rose as a male, as a he.
Jesus Christ.
It was fucking disgusting.
I'm sure she was really grateful to have that be the start of her fucking day, waking up to that news. Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
I read it. It was unbelievable, the ignorance. They were like,
Now,
this person was born with XY chromosomes. And I was just like, oh my God, the pseudoscientific garbage.
I know.
Yeah, because clearly gametes determine gender and not just sex.
Yeah. It's pretty bleak.
Oh my God, yeah,
Things
I
also looking bleak
was.
right now for the challenger with this knee to the throat by Swagger. And it
No,
gets
yeah, Cliff.
better.
It's unfortunate for wrestling fans who live in Oklahoma and just want to enjoy wrestling and don't have a problem with transgender people, but like, that's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And
1000%.
like, honestly, that's the thing. It's like, if it's like the whole like racism versus anti-racism thing. Like if you aren't making an effort to get rid of the people who make the decisions in Oklahoma, who sent that letter, who issued that warning, you're part of the problem.
Yeah, it's just fuck. Oh, two.
Oh God, Javar said, "Bro, nuke the fuck out of Oklahoma." It just makes me think of Fallout now.
Yeah. I don't think nukes work the way people think they work because it's like it's not just one area because that radiation by wind and other things is going to carry over to adjacent areas and then we're all fucked.
There's like a website where you can go that is like a nuke simulator, basically, that shows you the size of the blast and how big the radius is of not just the initial blast but also like the radiation itself.
Yeah.
And it's pretty big, but I don't think that it's like state of Oklahoma big. Like I don't think you could take the entire state out with one
Right.
nuke. Oh, Swagger
Like,
caught that little like pendulum kick.
yeah, and then he just slammed it down with his boot again. I just moved different and he worked different in his ECW days. You saw a bit more of his amateur background. Like I like the wrestling we saw from him in the beginning. Yeah, like I said, just in terms of the wrestling, he did the best wrestling in ECW, especially
Wow.
when you have opponents like Christian who can give his best match to a fucking broomstick.
Yeah.
And yeah, the best. character, the character that I'm like, oh, this can get real heat is again We the People. And now Bear Hug. I thought he was going to do a belly to belly, but it's a Bear Hug. But who needs swagger when we're about to have heel wrestling machine Chad Gable? So, God, I hope they do right by him. I've seen people saying they hope that Gable and Sammy have an Iron Man match soon for that Intercontinental title, 30 minutes on the clock. I would absolutely be here for that, as Christian still here for this match as he gets the shoulders off the canvas. Swagger's like, I love you so much, just twisting that bear hug. Even as a kid, the bear hug was always funny to me. I'm like, oh man, that's a really tight hug. Forearms there. Kick to the gut. Military press. Gut wrench. Yeah, gut buster. Kick out.
Yeah, so I'm on uh nuclearsecrecy.com/nuke map. There's this nuke map like applet basically that
Yeah.
allows you to simulate the blast of a nuclear bomb. And if you would do it dead center in Oklahoma with the largest USSR bomb ever designed, which is 100 megatons, the outer like radius, like the light blast damage radius, which isn't even causing like super extreme burns or anything, but can still definitely cause damage. You wouldn't even be reaching Tulsa.
Right.
So nukes are awful, no doubt about it. But like we even saw in Fallout, you would need several to level a whole state,
Yeah.
unless it was like Delaware or Rhode Island. The little states you could do in one shot, but
Yeah.
not most of them. Also, just because it's the internet, and I feel like I actually have to say this, we at TWitWoW do not actually endorse nuclear bombs of any kind.
No. I'm even tentative about endorsing nuclear energy, to be honest. I don't need a fucking Chernobyl here. Oh,
Yes, Christian. The
I kick out there
triangle
by Swagger.
sunset flip. Classic Christian.
Yeah. Didn't usually pay off when he would try it against Randy Orton, an RKO and everything.
Oh
But
yeah, I know. I think he only got that once or twice though, and then Christian started faking him out.
yeah, about time. Just take down there by Swagger again, bringing that power to the fore. Oh, trying for that gut wrench power bomb. That was another thing too. I've always liked his gut wrench power bomb. That's one of the best things he did in the ring.
Javaris wants us to let him know when we get to the second match.
Okay.
That's easy enough. I just wanted to be out loud about it so that we would both remember it better.
Sure.
I just know me, and I know that if I would have just seen it and nothing else, I probably would have forgotten, and then you wouldn't have even known about it to forget.
Exactly. Tornado DDT. You got it.
Wow.
He got all of it. Uh, Fireman's carry. No, no arm drag. Thought Chris was going to go for a crucifix pin, but it was an arm drag.
Craig did just say, by the way, that there's a segment on this show involving the Great Khali that we can skip. He said that it's before the six-man tag match for the WWE title.
Okay.
Wait, there's a six-man tag match for the WWE title on this show? Or
That's right, because it'd be Randy Orton and Legacy versus Triple H, Batista, and Shane McMahon.
I hope Shane gets dunked on. That's funny. I want to hear the
Yeah. Well, look at Christian dumping Swagger back in the ring.
That's so funny. It
Swagger just headbutting Christian in the midsection.
looked like, yeah, that was in like the solar plexus. Back
Now he's got
body drop
Swagger
off
on
the
there.
middle rope. That was nasty. Oh, Swagger bomb from the top. That's got to do it.
And Christian's
No,
like, not yet.
I actually forgot that move never won matches for him. It was the Swagger. The Swagger bomb was the gut wrench power bomb, not that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, you got it right that the move is called the Swagger Bomb. I think the gut wrench power bomb was just the gut wrench power bomb.
Oh well, shit. That's a horrible branding decision. Then
Yeah.
that should have been the Swagger splash. The gut wrench should have been the Swagger bomb.
Kill switch, no. Total Whirl, no. Oklahoma Stampede.
Oklahoma Stampede, baby. Yeah.
No.
Oh, nope. Beautiful pin by Christian. 1, 2, no.
Great
God.
sequence here from these two guys.
He really is the instant classic, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
Stampede again.
Stampede. This is going to actually work this time. Still not going to get a 3 count, though. Relax. So it's Legacy versus Triple H, Batista, and Shane. Winner gets the title. But, like, when you say winner gets the title, it's just Orton and Triple H competing for it.
Yeah,
right?
unfortunately, we won't have the possibility of seeing Shane McMahon be WWE champion like his old man.
Or Chodius Rhodes.
Yeah, that'll come many, many, many years later.
15, as a matter of fact, as we've just witnessed.
Kill
Switch, that's it. Christian just won the title. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Look at the crowd pop. You love to see it. And he cheats effectively. He's replacing the trying to replace the turnbuckle.
Again, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Someone actually has a sign that says, "I paid to see Dolph Ziggler." Oh man, these were different times.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Well, congratulations, Christian.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Javaris. Who would get the WWE title if the Evolution side were to win? Would it be Triple H or would it be Batista?
I believe it was just Triple H for the sake of this match.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Craig added the stip that if any of Triple H, Shane, or Batista lose the fall in any fashion, Randy becomes the new WWE champion. That is hilarious. Christian's savvy cheating is so good.
Yeah. I love too that like what plays into the finish is their disparity of experience, because Swagger was still billed as like the young, like blue chipper type prospect.
Yeah.
But Christian obviously is such a veteran. It's like, oh,
I
see
love
what
that
you're
Christian
doing.
is still doing that shit even now. I feel like he's still like got that, like, I'm the veteran with 20 plus years of experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't 20 plus back then, but you know, similar vibe now. It was almost 15 back then, though. God, he's been around forever.
He really has, yeah.
Oh my God. WWE's greatest 90s stars. If you smell, he's back now.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's always so fun to look back on like legacy shows like this that aren't super far back, not like 20, 30, years back, that are just recent enough that a lot of the guys you're seeing are still around. Although, what is interesting about this is that while a lot of the guys that we're seeing are still around, almost none of the women are.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like Christian and Jack Swagger are both in AEW right now wrestling. Fucking Tommy Dreamer's still around in TNA. Matt Sydal is in AEW. Finley's not around really, although I think he might be training or agenting or something like that. Edge, Copeland in AEW. I almost called him TNA. Might as well be the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like almost all the guys on the show are still around in some capacity, but the women are just not at all. If Mickey James is on this show, she's kind of somewhat still around, but like closing in on retirement basically.
Yeah, Christian trying to talk sense into Edge. Wow, this is a weird picture too, since Christian's like one of the top heels in AEW now.
Dom in chat, hey, before DVDs went obsolete. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true.
God.
Are DVDs really truly obsolete though? I mean, they kind of are, but
I would say it's pretty close.
yeah, Blu-rays are much better. That's true. Yeah, John did mention that earlier, Craig. I appreciate you reminding us though. It was him reminding us of what the main event was: Cena Edge, Last Man Standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Javaris said PWG still uses DVDs. Hey, so there you go. They're not totally obsolete. They're just mostly
Yeah.
obsolete. It's funny though, because Edge just said one more time, and it just makes me think of Christian 2 years later. One more match.
Yes. All right, Jericho's
Jericho,
music
yeah,
just went off.
yeah.
I'm guessing you're still here,
Javaris,
Javaris,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. He just sent a message about PWG still using DVDs. He's still here. Jericho's coming out for the next match.
Is this against Shawn Michaels by any chance?
I don't know.
Because I know Jericho and Michaels had like a feud, I think around this time because of Michaels' eye going through the Geratron 9000 and, then punching HBK's wife, Rebecca, that whole thing.
Wow. Oh, this match is against Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, okay. So well, yeah, because Backlash was Follow Mania, and that's when Jericho must have done the
3v1.
1-on-3, yeah,
Yeah.
and then get punched out by Mickey Rourke.
I forget who else was involved in that. Was Steamboat, Piper, and who else?
Steamboat Piper, and I honestly forget the third person.
It wasn't Sheik, was it?
It wasn't Sheik.
Was it
Well, it might have
Snuka?
been Slaughter. No, I think it was Snuka. I think you're
Was it?
right.
Okay.
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, Cliff just said Snuka. Here comes the dragon, Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, the only reason this match is happening, in my estimation, is because Steamboat looked fantastic at Mania, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I actually remember that, believe it or not. I guess I must have had my finger just barely on the pulse because I vaguely remember maybe like pirating WrestleMania somehow and seeing how incredible Ricky Steamboat looked on that show and just being blown away. Like this dude can still go because he
Yeah,
was in the 80s. This dude was wrestling in the 80s, and this was at the end of the 2000s, and he was still in great shape.
yeah,
I wonder if this like sort of run ish from Ricky Steamboat was what got his son's foot in the door, Richie Steamboat.
yeah, yeah.
Because Richie was in FCW around this time.
Bell.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, I don't know how that happened.
I know how it happened. It's because I've been getting random like buffers on mine.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll find a signpost.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Well, wait, we're both on Peacock though. Wouldn't a timestamp just do well?
Yeah, a timestamp would work. I can give you a running like 3, 2, 1 if you
All
want to
right.
go.
Well, I just saw a double A takedown from Ricky at 23:46. I paused at.
Okay, well I'm at 23:48, so I paused.
All right. 48. All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. This was Mania 25, right? So this would have been the HBK Taker match.
Yes, that's correct.
It was the first one, right? Because 24 was HBK Flair.
That's correct. And 26 would be career versus streak
Right.
HBK Taker. So
Look at Ricky with the baseball slide style dropkick almost. And then the crossbody, he slingshotted. He did a slingshot crossbody. How old was he at this time? This would have been late April of 09, and he was born in 53. So he was
yeah, 56 years old, right?
46. Wait, yeah, 56 years old. I did my math wrong. I said 46. He was 56 years old. Oh my god, that's crazy. Whoo. 56 and doing a slingshot crossbody to the outside. That is nuts. Vague, I think faint, you still got it chance going on here?
Yeah.
Look at Ricky, man. Jesus. Javaris in chat said, bro, Richie Steamboat to me is one of the biggest what ifs in wrestling. I tell you, man, I don't hate, I'm not trying to burst your bubble. I'm just trying to kind of give you my opinion here. Richie he was not it, man. He was not very good at anything in
I
particular.
remember when Javaris put out that tweet, I said my biggest what if is still Leo Kruger because I still prefer that gimmick to Adam Rose personally.
Yeah. Richie was nowhere near on the level of his papa in the ring, and he was really, really bad on the mic. He just was not it. He didn't pick up on this as naturally as you would expect a second generation guy to pick up on it at all. Like he wasn't
Yeah,
a
this
natural.
56-year-old man being like, this is how it's done, youngins.
Yeah.
What a chop there. I think he's
Is
about
he
to
gonna
spin the
skin
fucking
the
cat.
cat? You son of a bitch!
He actually did it pretty quickly, too.
That was fantastic. What
Like,
the
he skinned the
hell?
cat at like 56 quicker than Jeff Hardy can run ropes for dissertation in the wind.
That's true. And Jeff's in his 40s. Holy shit. Man. Oh, triangle drop kick. You know what? Those Steamboat managed to keep himself up on the apron.
Jericho very smug, or I guess just say feeling very himself as he got that triangle dropkick.
You know, another what if for me was actually a woman who is in FCW that I think you and I both liked in the very brief run that she had in NXT before getting released. Audrey Marie.
Yeah,
I think
I
what
vaguely
would happen
remember
if she
her.
would have
Yeah,
stuck around? Because I think they tried to kind of bill her almost as like the next Mickey James in a way.
snapmare there by Jericho. Half Nelson with almost like a rear choke.
Bro, she is only 35 years old even right now.
Ow.
She's like right around that same age as like she's like kind of in between Bailey and Becky age wise.
Yeah.
Apparently, she is actually she was married to Tyler Breeze for like 3 years.
Oh wow.
I did not
Never
know
knew
that.
that.
Yeah, I just saw that. I just looked her up and found her wiki, and yeah. Oh yeah, that's another one, Cliff. That's a good one. what was her name? Shaul Guerrero.
Yeah, I thought Shaw was pretty decent. I don't. I think then school got in the way, or she wanted to finish her education and then just never really came back. Yeah, that's another one that's kind of something could have been there kind of thing.
Yeah, her WWE name was Raquel Diaz. That's right, Raquel Diaz.
Nice back suplex. Oh, but Jericho keeps the side headlock applied.
But then she turned out to be kind of a shitty person.
Yeah. God, I'm really glad Eddie wasn't around to see how all that fucking turned out.
Javaris, it's funny you say that. I don't think that ever would have been allowed to happen. I think if anything, it would have been on top of, like, as well as. I think if they were ever going to have Cassius Ohno be part of the Shield, it would have just been a 4-man group because there's no way Vince wasn't getting his pet project in that group.
Yeah.
Bulldog?
Hold up.
No.
Oh,
Look
Steam. Oh,
at Steamboat. That was great. Steamboat is. That's unbelievable that he was still this good at 56 years old. God damn.
yeah, really.
You believe that,
I wonder
Mom?
if
56. Jesus.
I wonder if Suzuki ever thinks about matches like this, and he's like, I could top that. I'm gonna be doing this shit at 60. Oh, I
Who's
might be
this
thinking
now?
back superplex. What was that?
Who were you just talking about?
It was Suzuki because we talk about
Oh, right. Yeah.
yeah.
How old is Suzuki nowadays? Like
I
53?
think he's like yeah. I was gonna say 50. Is he 55 now? Even
No way.
back superplex.
Oh my God, he is 55. Jesus. He'll be
Wow, look at
56
that.
this year. This year.
Yeah, Ray's like lost to Steamboat, I guess.
Yeah. Craig wants us to let him know when we get to 39-24. Bro, we're
It's a
literally at
ways away,
31.
Craig.
Yeah, we're at 31-40 right now. He said let him know when we get to 39-24 he needed to get the ad breaks out of the way so that he can stay in sync with us for the rest of the show.
Fair enough. I'll make a note of it and Notepad and keep that up because
39-24.
I doubt either one of us is gonna remember it in like
We're
10
going to
minutes.
be in the next match by then, I would bet. Whatever that is. By the way, can I just point out Jericho's hair is fucking ridiculous in this.
I mean, I actually
Why?
liked his hair around this time.
No. I'm just saying, why does he have Cheeto spots on the back of his head?
I don't know.
Did you notice that? You didn't notice that, did you?
I didn't know.
Look at the back of his head. He has like blonde patches in the back of his head.
Maybe it was just uneven or whatever. I don't know.
It looks
Jericho.
silly. There's the old
Bulldog.
bulldog. Now it's lion salt time.
He's taking a while though. Steamboat might still be able to get his knees up.
That would be hilarious. Who was it that saved Jericho's life when Jericho didn't fully get the rotation on the lion salt recently?
I don't
It was
know.
like within the last 2 or 3 years. It was in AEW.
Maybe Sammy Guevara. I don't
It
know.
might have been Guevara. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, fuck
I
AEW. So
feel like Brian Cage might have done it at one point, or maybe I'm just thinking of the time Brian Cage literally just landed on his head trying to do a lion salt.
yeah, this might do it. No, look at
Look at
Steamboat.
Steamboat. Look at Steamboat. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh shit. He's actually doing a figure four. It looked like he didn't know what he was doing at first, but this is actually a figure four. Holy shit. That's funny. He's like, I might not remember how to get into one of these things, but I sure as hell know what it feels like to have you in one. That's so funny.
Now they're both on the apron. I'm surprised this match has gone this long, to be honest with you. Oh, Jericho misses again. Steamboat. And drops Jericho in there. Is he going to go for his crossbody?
Oh, wow. He hit a cross body. 2 count. Oh my god. So
Cobra,
I know you're not logged into Discord right now, so I'm gonna just tell you what DBK just posted in there. Adam Cole is quote unquote not very close to returning to the ring. Cole has been off the road with AEW lately as it was slowing the progression he was making towards recovering from his injury.
Oh, wow.
Small, tight cradle there. Nope, kick out. Oh, Jericho thinking walls. He got him over.
It's probably going to do it.
Yep, there it is.
Hey, fun matchup, though. Kudos to Steamboat, man.
Yeah, we've had 2 banger matchups in a row, honestly. And they were both
Yeah.
matchups that I didn't have high expectations for either.
And this is even more impressive, though, because fucking Steamboat was 56. Like,
Yeah.
major respect. And unlike Suzuki, and I think this makes Steamboat even more impressive in a way, it's not like he was actively competing all this time.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he did Mania. They're like, oh my God, you look good for Mania. You want to do Backlash? Sure. And then that was it.
Hey, John, can you give me a running timestamp, bud?
Sure. 36, 56, 57,
Oh, good. We're
58,
good. We're good.
9, 37 minutes even.
No, we're good.
Somebody thumbs down Steamboat in the front row. What a
Oh
douche.
my
I
god, I
respect the
see the guy in
Loki.
the gray shirt. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. You know what? Respect.
you would. That's funny. That was a hell of a match, though. That was really fun.
Thank you, Steamboat. Yeah, they're trying to get the camera off that guy in the gray shirt.
Santino Marella.
Oh God! Before his far more talented daughter was in
Dude,
the
I was
picture.
literally just about to say, bro, you kind of suck, but your daughter kind of makes up for it. Yeah, look, Beth Phoenix and Rosa Mendez, 2 women who don't wrestle anymore.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, talking about women that one actually exist and two actually matter. I'm really not liking how Georgina is bucking against the program with this dress. You weren't supposed to modify the dress, Georgina. You're supposed to wear it as it fucking was.
Are you upset at her for actually making an attempt to embrace the program and make it work for her?
It's a half-hearted embrace, okay? Cut the bullshit.
Well,
If she
no, I
really
feel like
embraced
a
the program,
half-hearted embrace would be putting on the dress and being like, "Ew, I hate it," and then taking it off and going back to her own ways. That's half-hearted. She said, "I am gonna wear the dress, but I'm gonna make it work for me."
I beg to disagree.
You're
But
allowed to do that.
regardless,
Just
uh,
maybe chill with the begging.
no.
Get off
Um,
your knees.
but no, I just think Georgina should do better. So
By the
yeah.
way, Dom just put in a request for Extreme Rules 2009.
Okay, do we have a time set for that?
Same time next week.
Fucking excellent. Coming up now on 39:24,
Oh shit, you're timing. What?
22,
One.
23,
Oh, you're a little
24, Craig.
nice, beautiful. Yep. And Kane is coming out now. Fuck. Glenathan Jacobson.
Yes.
Wow. So who's he facing on this show now, I wonder? 2009. It definitely isn't The Undertaker. It's not a brother match.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe no. I think this is after the feud with CM Punk.
Dominique said Punkington.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Uh, Mildred.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Wow, this match is just two pieces of shit going against each other. And it's like it's unironically the two political parties of the United States. It's a Republican versus a liberal.
Yeah. I hate them both.
Felonious. Tavares said felonious.
Yeah. That's always my preference, as you know, Javaris. Fucking felonious.
That's funny.
God, and the worst part is that this version of CM Punk would look at what he became and he'd be like, nice.
Do you honestly think that if you told this version of CM Punk what happened to like 2014 CM Punk, that then he would still end up coming back a decade later? That he'd be like, nice.
I mean, take it from a guy that knows once a douche, always a douche. Bell.
Nice.
Oh, that Muay Thai background there, Punk coming to the floor there with that kick to start, but
Someone
Kane's
has
got
a
a lot of girth.
sign that says Kane is my dad.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's funny. Can you give me a running timestamp, bud?
Sure, bud. 42, 17,
Oh
18,
God.
19, 20.
All right.
1, 22.
Tell
All
me
right.
when you get to 42:35.
Okay.
Just like do like a
I'm gonna
running timestamp up to it.
okay. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Perfect. Thank you. I
Of
just wanted
course.
to resync us with as little effort as possible.
And just right hands there in the corner to Felonious.
Yeah.
Kane insisting that Punk not tread on him and his libertarian beliefs.
Meanwhile, Punk questioning Kane's sexuality.
Yes, and Punk not using an armbar because if I can't flex my tricep, neither can you.
God, this match is gonna
Yeah.
be fun just to dunk on both of them. Jesus Christ. Oh, they're both just such awful people.
Well, we know Kane that is a very avid anti-masker. That's why he got rid of his own mask several years ago. Rob kick there by Punk.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, Kane doozled him by the throat. Oh, nice kick there to the arm.
Wow. Okay. So I did a little bit of a fast forward again because I kept on getting buffers. Tell me when Kane Irish whips Punk into the floor corner of the ring.
Okay. Kicks there. Punk gonna try an Irish whip. Kane gonna reverse the Irish whip, and yep, floor. And Punk's back,
Bro,
making contact with the ring post.
even then, he wasn't athletic enough to do a baseball slide, like a shoulder, like head first slide into the corner. What?
Yeah.
Even when he was more spry, he couldn't do it. And this dude tried a fucking buckshot. Like, no wonder you fucked your own shit up, bro.
You're
Know
fucking
your
helpless.
limits, Fildred.
Yeah. Cover. Kick out.
Oh, man.
Body scissors here by Kane to Punk. Headbutt. Headbutt.
Kane saying, give up, Punk.
Oh, Punk trying to elbow out there.
Oh, he missed his little knee in the corner there. There's your lariat from Kane.
And Punk turned inside out. Kane has got Punk back in the corner.
Oh my god, this is funny.
And just continuing his work here on Punk.
Remember when Punk shit himself in the ring?
Yeah, he tweeted about it, and then WWE told him to take off the tweet, and then, this poop isn't fun anymore. Oh, arm breaker.
Is it just me, or does Glenn? It looks like all of his chewing surfaces have cavities on them.
All of his what?
Chewing surfaces,
Yeah, possibly.
like the chewing surfaces of his teeth.
Yeah.
It looks like he has. They're like just black in the middle.
Yeah.
Punk, you're really. Oh my god, you are so cringe. Cole said again, applying the pressure. God, I'm so glad that we have Cole's like current version instead of the version he was back then.
Yeah, because even when he gets stuff wrong now, it's like at least he tries in earnest.
Well, and that's I honestly am starting to like realize that the reason that he was so much worse with Vince in his ear wasn't necessarily because of the fact that he said Vince's words. It was because he was constantly having to be in his own head, constantly having to listen to what someone else was saying. So he was spending more time thinking about what he was saying than just reacting to what was happening in the ring. And that's
And
what he's
honestly,
able to do now.
given that he was juggling all that, we should be thankful he was as competent as he was anyway.
Dude, right? That's what I'm
I wouldn't be
saying.
able to do it.
Yeah.
I know you sure as shit wouldn't be able to
The
do it.
fact that he's able to just react to what he's seeing now is so much better. His reactions, his commentary comes off as so much more sincere and earnest now. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
Even
Punk,
when he does make flubs, it's like there's something almost like endearing about it because you know it's coming from like a real place and not bullshit.
absolutely. Bulldog, they're running Bulldog out of the corner. And Kenny kicked out.
Punk springboard. Oh, that was nasty.
Straight uppercut to the face.
Yeah, it was. Kane looks confused. He's like, but I uppercutted him. What do you mean it's only two?
Especially when it was an intercepting uppercut at that, like
I
using Punk's
know.
own momentum against him there. I guess
Yeah.
he thought Punk wouldn't be conscious enough to kick
Oh
out.
my god, Punk, you are so fucking cringe. Jesus Christ.
Trying to go for that
This
Fujiwara.
dude really thought he was hot shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's funny because we know now what happened to him when he tried to actually go to UFC.
Yeah. 0-2, baby.
Not just 0-2, but two of the most embarrassing losses ever.
Yeah.
Against scrubs, against guys that they picked that they hoped he would beat. That's the thing. UFC wanted him to succeed because he was a money draw for them, but no way.
Especially as a talker and shit, but no.
Yeah.
Unlike Brock Lesnar, who, I mean, look at him.
Oh my god. That is it. Pin him. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Kane's like, I feel like I was watching a man swat a mosquito for like over 10 minutes.
Kane's really in here like might really does make right.
Yes. Oh, wow. Fell to a modified choke slam. Maybe don't be such a snowflake, Felonious. Pretty sudden finish, at least, and I'm grateful.
Oh man.
Damn. Was he, Cole? Was he? Because he seemed to kind of suck to me.
Oh jeez. The Veer Union. I've never heard of that band before, personally.
Yeah, this theme song was pretty fire. All right, we got Jeff Hardy
Jeff
versus Matt
Hardy
Hardy.
versus Matt Hardy. Was this before or after the dog died?
I believe after.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know stuff as far as timeline goes.
Right.
Tavares said after. Okay, so Matt is just full psycho at this point. This was the first like it's funny because we had Matt Hardy V1 before this. This was Matt Hardy. This was broken Matt Hardy V1. This was like
Yeah,
the beta test of broken Matt Hardy.
that face. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, kind of surprised we didn't get a beta test of the broken Matt Hardy laugh. You know, like the
Yeah.
ha. Oh, at some point during this feud, I feel like we should have gotten that shit. He was mental here. Honestly, I'm a little surprised they didn't end up getting Rebby involved in this feud at all.
Yeah.
I feel like that would
I
have been
feel like
perfect.
Jeff's wife, because I feel like Jeff was married at this time.
What about Jeff's wife?
That they didn't get her involved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I feel like that would have been pretty like paint by numbers WWE move at this point would be to get their wives both involved.
Yeah.
This might have been around the time that Freddie Prinze Jr. was writing for Jeff.
Okay.
Honestly, it might have even been during the time that Joseph was writing for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I know because my memory's a little foggy right now. But I think that Freddie wrote Jeff's promos around Jeff's feud with the Undertaker.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hardy's I Quit match. Let's get it.
Apparently, if Jeff hadn't failed a drug test, he would have won Money in the Bank this year. Oh, the year before. The year
Yeah, the
before.
year before. Yeah, I remember that because he was also the Intercontinental Champion at that time, and then he just inexplicably lost to Jericho. But it's not inexplicable because suspension followed soon after.
Yeah. That's rough. I say rough, but really, it's more unsurprising than anything.
Yeah. I mean, it could be both. It's rough if you care about Jeff just as a human being and you see him struggling and, like, you know how hard addiction is. But
Yeah. God, I hate Justin Roberts. He has not gotten any better at all. If anything, he's gotten worse because his worst like habits have just gotten indulged in.
yeah.
It's like, yes, Justin, growl more. Hold those vowels in longer. Do all the things that make you awful. Wow, Jeff, you're really wet right now. Hope you're not going to slip off your brother. Or the ropes, because we know you climb those often. Right? Right.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Matt out here slapping tornadoes?
Yep. If I'm Jeff, I meet him out on the rampway. That's the only way a match like this can go. No lockups, no any of that bullshit. You start this match right fucking now.
Yeah, Jeff, get out of the ring and go chase him down. Nope, he's going to wait. Jeff Hardy not understanding match psychology couldn't possibly happen. Never. Unrealistic.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you know, what more ammo do you need? This guy was your brother. I think they even intimated that Matt might have started the fire that took Jeff's
yeah.
house.
Yeah, they did.
Like, yeah, like,
Wait a
bro,
minute,
what are you
John.
doing?
You mean to tell me that you are saying with your own words that I'm definitely not putting into your mouth that Jeff Hardy's nothing but a no good flea bitten spot monkey?
Yeah.
Damn. He's never going to beat those allegations.
Yeah. Telling you, the best thing that ever happened to him was that burn by Samoa Joe. Why don't you treat this like an AA meeting and shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group?
Oh man, that was such a classic line.
God, Joe
Definitely
was so
not a
good.
not a good thing that happened to Jeff, but a great thing that happened by Samoa Joe.
Yes. Oh wow, look at him beating the crap out of Matt within regulation because the bell rang. Such hatred, such animosity. Tom said I ripped so many of my grandma's stockings to make those Jeff Hardy armbands back then.
Who said that?
Dom.
Oh my god, that's so cute. That is adorable.
Yeah, a lot of people in our chat were huge Jeff Hardy fans around this time. Hell, I was rooting for Jeff around this time. He was mega over.
Dude, I feel like we have a lot of either still hanging on to or at the very least former Jeff Hardy fans in our chat, at least, if not in our full blown community in general.
Yeah.
And I talk shit about Jeff Hardy a lot, and I'm starting to kind of feel bad about it because, like Dom just mentioned, cutting up his grandma's stockings. Javaris said about how his inner Jeff Hardy fan is deeply offended right now. I don't mean to offend you guys. I've never been a fan of Jeff Hardy, and I apologize for any strays that you guys might feel like you're catching. They're not intended for you at all. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I mean, you're just being honest. Like, we go through ebbs and flows. I've talked about with Kane. I was never a big Kane fan. The biggest fan for Kane was his 2002, 2003 run with the mask. And then I just stopped. I was never that white hot for Kane again. Jeff, I vibed with everybody, on this. I thought he was, he had a sincerity about him and a connection with the people where I'm like, yeah, he'd make a great WWE champion. But then, that kind of waned. It's like, oh, you wanted to leave so you could keep doing drugs. And I definitely, because my own personal circumstances felt the way about that. It's weird when you can like be a fan of somebody, but not really like a fan of somebody. It's like you have a dalliance with them. You're flirting with liking them. Hell, I even said earlier in the show, I had that twice with Swagger. Fucking Swagger of all people. And yeah, nice triangle dropkick there by Jeff.
Leg drop there by Jethro. Brother Nero. I knew you'd come. Did you know, John? Did you know he'd come?
No. Leg drop.
John said, please move on.
Gonna ask you if he quits off of a leg drop. Come
It
on,
was
ref. Be
clean.
serious.
Oh yeah, Javaris, believe me, I remember late 2000s Jeff Hardy was rock star over. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah. Yeah, Javara sharing his own experience. I remember I used to not like Suzu until I actually watched some of her matches, and boom, instant Suzu mark. So yeah, that's all it takes, man.
Suzu is a very interesting prospect without a doubt. It's
Sometimes
actually
you don't know. Oh, what were we gonna say?
I was just gonna say it's actually kind of unbelievable how young she is.
Yeah,
She looks and acts much older than she really is. Oh my god!
yeah. Matt just said dissertation rejected and threw Jeff off the ropes.
Wait, is this an I Quit match?
Yeah, yeah. We've been saying that. But yeah,
That's funny though. Wow. Oh my god. No, Javaris, she's like 2 years older than Javon Evans.
Javon Evans, who had a great showing last night on NXT.
Yeah, Javon is 19. Suzu is 21. He's actively saying no while writhing in pain. That's some good writhing right there.
Block.
That is one thing that Jeff is excellent at, selling. He might not understand overall psychology, but dude would always sell and bump his ass off.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're doing a figure four in a Hardy match. That's kind of wild. That's like when Matt Jackson started using sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn, slamming down on the knee.
Again.
Owie.
Commentary pointing out that because of Jeff's aerial style, not really grounding him here.
Yeah, Javaris, you got to remember, as far as the Joshis go, there's like a whole group of girls that could be part of like an O2 line faction. So it's like Azumi, Mei Seda, Miyu Masaki's already Azumi's partner in that tag team. Suzu's one of them. Tomoka Inaba, Aoi. If there's another one, I can't think of it right now, but that's six right off the top of my head. And O2 Line's whole common theme is they were born in O2, which means that they're 21 or 22 years old right now. I think May is already 22. She's like the oldest one, oddly enough.
Oh.
According to Craig, he said he thinks that there is a spot in this match where Matt suffered a legitimate broken right hand.
Oh, God.
That's unfortunate.
Won't be slamming tornadoes with that.
Wait, is it slam?
I thought so. I
I
don't know.
thought it was slap. I unironically thought it was slap this whole time.
Boy, with a broken right hand, ain't gonna do shit to a tornado.
I mean, slap, I feel like would be even worse.
Yeah. God, imagine if you asked the person on offense if they quit and they were like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna push my luck. I quit, fam. You just asked him. Oh my God. That's like quit match is not doing it for me right now.
Bro, it's like when they're trying to do interrogation and they start resorting to torture. It's like, tell me the truth. I don't know anything. Tell me the truth now. I don't know anything. Okay, but how about now? It's like, bro,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah. Like, say what you will about how limited JBL was and whatever about JBL, but I feel like him and John Cena had a much better I quit match a few years ago back in 05 at Judgment Day. Also, maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like the referee didn't ask with the same frequency. Like, oh, do you quit? Like, he's probably asked now. Yeah, like fucking clockwork.
Wow. That's a hell of a
Like,
tree of woe, though.
if it wouldn't be so awkward and there wouldn't be like heavy breathing throughout the arena, I'd almost like for I quit matches going forward, I would just want to mic up the wrestlers. This way, like, when it came time for the finish, it's like, oh, I quit, and you don't even need a referee. But
Oh, you know what,
again,
though?
you'd have,
You can't really do that because the wrestlers have to communicate to each other, and that would expose shit.
yeah, it's just not feasible at all.
But it isn't the worst idea if you could get two wrestlers with really good chemistry that could, like, speak through looks at each other and glances
Yeah,
that wouldn't have to communicate. Or even, like, give them, like, some kind of switch in their pants that they could use to turn off their mic so that they could talk to each other and then turn their mic back
yeah.
on.
And Javara's weighing in. It is indeed slap a tornado. So there we
Okay.
go.
I'm glad my world isn't rocked.
And Dom pointing out, and just 5 months later, arguably Cena and Orton had the better I Quit match at Breaking Point. Yeah, I would agree there.
Damn. Can't say I remember that one.
Is Jeff actually gonna go for a fucking sharpshooter?
Oh, God.
Actually, more like a cloverleaf.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Not the worst cloverleaf I've ever seen either. I mean, not an amazing one by any means, but I've definitely seen worse.
How is a tap not like a non-verbal quitting?
He said, I'm going to tap out, but I'm not going to quit. What the fuck is the difference, bro?
The psychology of this is fucking 2 packs of ass.
It's the Hardy Boys, bro. I don't know how we could expect better. I guess maybe we could have expected more from Matt.
Matt, do you quit? Do you quit? He just landed on you. I know you said 5 seconds ago you don't quit, but do you quit?
I know that you said immediately after tapping out that you didn't quit, but how about now?
Yeah. Has a weapon even gotten involved in this match yet?
Mm, not unless you count the ring post.
I genuinely can respect the effort to try and do something new in a match like this and try and do like pure wrestling, but you know where that would have worked better? Two proficient technical wrestlers. Like,
Javaris said the psychology in this is like a whole box of ass.
yeah.
This shit
Again, I
stinks.
just you lost me the moment he tapped out, but like didn't verbally quit, so it's like, I'm still in this. Man, fuck you.
Oh, here's the weapon.
Finally.
What's it going to be? The ladder? Wait, he's. Oh no, chair or table. I mean. There is a ladder under there. He just didn't grab it.
Yeah.
You know what would pop me?
What's that?
If someone like Omos sized would grab a table and use it like a chair, like swing it at
Yeah.
people. That would be dope
God
as
damn.
hell. I would love that. That'd be so cool.
The second twist of fate Matt Hardy's now eaten, this time on the floor. The King, I would hope you wouldn't fight with your brother like this. I mean, what would you do during a disagreement? Get in the ring. I mean, you're a bunch of carny people, so probably.
Oh my god, he's gonna strap him to the table.
Oh, it's tape. Duct tape, even. He is serious.
Are you serious?
Wait, can't he just still roll off of the table? It's not like you're really bounding him to the table. You're just bounding his ankles together. Oh, there
Michael
you go.
Cole is selling this like it is death. He just went, "You gotta be kidding me."
Yeah. Sure, Matt feels the same way.
Oh my god, he's pounding him up like an old like train western hostage. You're tied up to the train tracks, Matt. What are you gonna do now?
I think he's just going to tie the rest of them up to the table so that it actually makes sense. I hope, anyway.
Oh my god, this is silly.
Honestly, I feel like they should have flipped stipulations. Like, I feel like Matt and Jeff should have just gotten last man standing because it would have made more sense with the spot psychologically. Like the stip would have helped the psychology against its will, and then Edge Cena should have gotten I quit. But then again, like Edge would have had to lose that, and I think Edge's whole thing was I'm so desperate, I'm so obsessed, I have to win. So probably still would have ran into problems, honestly.
That's not even a tall ladder, Jeff. What are you doing? The ref.
Jeff, what are you doing, Jeff? I know I just cost you the WWE title, but Jeff.
My god. This is not good, in my
This is one of the
opinion.
worst I Quit matches, maybe even the worst I Quit match I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god, end it!
Where's Dragon Man?
This is happening today. This would go in my worst match of the year list.
Dude, right?
We're brothers. Jimmy Uso fucking ass. Using your
Our
dead
mom
mother.
wouldn't want this. Okay, that's fucking funny. He reminds me of Danny McBride in this moment, Loki.
Oh, the crowd wanted their spot,
He
man.
did it.
Quench your bloodlust some other. Well, ass. Worst I Quit match I've ever fucking seen. Please never do that again.
So apparently, wait, was that the spot where he broke his hand?
Possibly.
It wouldn't surprise me. Jeff came down on him with his full weight while his hands were kind of pointing upwards.
Yeah, oh my god.
That was
Fucking Jeff.
asinine.
And it was so unneeded.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
Matt's like,
completely unnecessary.
yeah.
Wow. That was an ROH type shit.
Yeah, I hated that match just straight up. I can't even hide my disdain. That was awful. I'm worse for having watched that.
Tavares. Okay, you popped me with that one, Javaris.
Yeah.
He said, Jeff, ass ahoy!
Yeah.
Asses away! Oh my god, that's funny. Oh man. I think it is left
Oh
hand.
God. And now it's Randy Orton with the monotonous promos.
Oh my god.
Speak really slow for me, Randall. I don't want to miss a
Oh
syllable.
my god, look, there's Darth Chodius in the background.
Yeah.
Bro, Randall was in his Revenge of the Sith Hayden Christensen era at this point.
Yeah.
I hate sand. Okay, that time I popped myself.
Yeah.
Don't get disqualified. Oh my god.
I honestly zoned out because he's talking so slow. I don't even know what we're doing here right now.
I sounded like one of those whistling straws.
Oh, we could skip this, Craig said, so let's find a new timestamp.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, it's Kali. I'm fast forwarding. Oh, and Santina. Ew.
Okay, I just paused at 132:15.
Oh, you're before the video package. Okay.
Yeah.
32. All right. You said 132.15?
Correct.
All right. I'm just about there. I'm going to count us down when I get there. All right.
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. I want to extend my thanks to Craig for allowing us to skip that, especially after that I Quit match. That's definitely
Yes.
going to alleviate my aggravation considerably.
That's going to perk us right up.
Here we go. Six
Oh
man
my God.
WWE
Cody
title
with the
tag match.
smolder in his picture.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Surprised that this match's places in the show. Like I know that Last Man Standing is Edge Cena like main event,
Right.
but we've still got like over an
Cena
hour 20 left on the show. So yeah.
Cena was that dude at this point. Oh my God. I forgot that Orton punted Vince. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's why Shane was in this.
Yeah, I will say I get what everybody means about like WrestleMania 25, how like the build was fantastic because Orton was unhinged, and that's when they did the home invasion. But like the match was so underwhelming. Like you had all that build, and yet the match was just a standard wrestling match. See, now that should have been something where, like at WrestleMania 17, where they turned Austin heel, and just before the match they announced it's going to be no DQ. You should have done the same with this match. I'm not talking like turn heel anybody, but I'm just saying like call an audible and be like, oh, this is now no disqualification. Would have been a fucking banger with the build they had.
I feel like the
And
match
then
itself should have been like a street fight or something, honestly.
exactly. I mean, Dave, you kind of got a melon for a dome there, my guy. If you didn't want it to be kicked, maybe work with a smaller target.
I kind of love the setup for this match. It's kind of consistent with the Mania match where the build is just spot on perfect. And like the match on paper is perfect, but then it's the execution that matters. And the execution of the Mania match wasn't good. Let's see how this one works out.
Exactly.
How long has Legacy been around at this point?
How long have they been around?
Yeah.
What, like a year maybe?
Oh, really?
Maybe less time. I don't even really know.
So Legacy was around even like for the WrestleMania match.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Honestly, dude, I feel like if we were covering wrestling in '09, that might have been our worst match of the year right there.
What, the I Quit match?
No, no, Orton Triple H at Mania.
Yeah, I still feel like that I Quit match was worse.
But like, we would have been going into that with such high expectations.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Again, the build-up was immaculate.
Yeah, like we would have expected that match to pop the fuck off, and then it would have been what it was, and we would have been so angry and so disappointed. I feel like out of the pure disappointment, frustration, anger, etc., that I would have felt at the by the end of that match, maybe even like 10 minutes into that match, I would have pulled up my spreadsheet and tossed it onto the worst match of the year awards.
Yeah.
Maybe even my like WTF moment of the year could have gone to that match being a normal wrestling match because of how personal that feud was.
Yeah.
I saw a sign that said Batista is the bomb.
Yeah.
And here he comes. I walk alone. So you sick of it, John?
Yeah.
All these
Yeah, I
people
think so.
talking out their heads.
I always hated the theme. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? You didn't like this theme
Yeah,
song?
I hated this theme song. Compared to his instrumental
Wow.
old theme, I really never cared for this.
Dude, I love this theme.
Yeah,
That's
I hated
funny.
this theme, but I loved Burning My Light, and Orton hated Burning My Light, and he wanted voices, and voices would end up growing on me, but I hated that theme at first too. But unlike this theme, voices would end up growing on me. I just always hated this theme.
That's actually funny.
Still better than anything Def Rebels ever produced, so
Well, other than Roman's theme and Bailey's theme.
yeah.
Jafar said, "Wow, John, you hurt me deeply with that one."
The wound will heal.
Oh my God, Triple H with Cena's spinner belt looks goofy as hell.
God, they needed to trade that out forever ago.
That's funny.
It's like took you long enough. Jesus Christ.
And Javar said he's gonna go cry in the corner for a minute. BRB.
Oh my God.
Also, apparently, this legitimately is the semi-main, by the way.
Yeah.
Batista back there with his hands on his hips, looking like, oh my God, Hunter, you're such a prima donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, Javaris, you've got to realize, bro, this was one pay-per-view after Santina Marella won the inaugural quote-unquote Miss WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Like, that was WrestleMania 25. That was this year. That was this year's WrestleMania, which was 3 weeks prior to this pay-per-view. Javaris said about how there were no women's matches on this show and how far the women have come since. And, like, yeah, the women's quote unquote women's segment was the Santina Kali shit that we got to skip over.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that was also the only women's match on that card too. On Mania 25,
Right.
the only women's match on that show was the Miss WrestleMania Battle Royal, which a man won.
Wow.
Santina was everything that J.K. Rowling thinks trans women are.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, everything that conservatives and anti-trans people in general think that trans women are.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. The spinner belt.
Oh, actually, yeah, Javaris. So apparently, Santina and Beth Phoenix had a quote unquote sanctioned match on this show during the Kali segment that we skipped over for the title of Miss WrestleMania, and Santina just retained.
Damn.
So, yeah, women have come a really long way in the last 15 years. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, that match lasted 3 seconds. It was literally just a pin.
Here we go. Shane getting Legacy to back up. Jesus Christ.
Today does not feel like a Wednesday to me. It is wild. I think I'm still stuck on Tuesday. It feels like a Tuesday still.
I had that a lot last week. This week I feel more in order temporarily.
Nice. Happy for you.
Dude.
So Triple H just disposed of Randall, I guess, and now it's like a 3-on-2 effectively for now.
Yeah, let's beat up the children.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it's like the Young Lions basically versus Triple H and Batista with Shane on their side.
Yeah, we got the old people, and then Legacy is like, I don't know about this. And Cody's just looking at Ted like, so what do you want to talk about? What do you mean? We're in a match.
Fuck, you popped me. I'm
Hey,
getting
didn't your
popped a lot
dad commit?
today. I love it.
Oh my God, didn't your dad commit some kind of welfare fraud or something? Psh, Cody, we don't talk about that. The IRS still doesn't know. Wait,
Wait,
Rotunda's in on this?
wait. Oh my god, you keep doing it. Jesus. But wait, did Ted DiBiase do that?
Yeah, he got in some kind of financial crime. I
Before
mean, he really
2009?
lived the gimmick. Not in 2009. No, that would come in the future, much like the what do you want to talk about?
Oh.
But yeah, he really loved the gimmick and he took it to the next level. So I don't know, respect, I guess, for keeping kayfabe alive.
Wow, Ted.
Snapmare there.
Well, no, but isn't
Boot by
the whole
Batista.
gimmick of Ted DiBiase that he's already rich? Why would he need to commit welfare fraud to stay rich?
Yeah. Let me see exactly what he did. It might not have been welfare fraud. I know it was some kind of financial based crime.
I mean, yeah, if it was like embezzling,
Tax evasion or something.
that would be on point. What was it?
I was gonna say like if it was tax evasion
Tax
or yeah, like
evasion,
you said,
yeah,
embezzlement.
embezzling, yeah, anything like that.
Yeah, it
Money
was welfare
laundering.
fraud. I was right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not in character at all. That's the opposite.
I don't know though. It was reported that DiBiase's ministry received more than $2.1 million in welfare funds in the state of Mississippi after his son Brett was hired as deputy administrator of the state's Department of Human Services.
Brett,
Damn,
I think Brett is currently in jail, actually.
damn.
Well, I shouldn't say jail, prison. Like, he actually got, you know, like, found guilty and sent to prison for real.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's awaiting his sentence. Oh, my God. Yeah, so in December 2020, he pleaded guilty to making fraudulent statements concerning a role in the Mississippi Welfare Fund scandal and is awaiting a sentence. Then in March of 2023, he would also plead guilty in federal court to conspiracy to defraud the United States government.
Based.
He's going away for a
Kick.
while, bro. He's going away for a while. Oh no. He faces up to 5 years in prison.
Damn. God, hope he's ready to be somebody else's Virgil. Behind bars is the only way he'll survive.
Oh no.
Frequent tags here by Team Old.
It's appropriate because even like Orton, who is probably the oldest member of Legacy, is younger than any other member of, like, you referred to them now as Team Old.
Yeah.
Here comes Darth Chodius.
Because Orton would be
Before
what? No older than 30 at this time, Orton. He should be 29 though, right?
Randy Orton, what was he in, what is it? April of 09.
Yeah.
29 is correct. Yeah. He was born in 1980.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel old.
You are. Right to the eyes there. Here's Ted.
Huh? I know.
Stomping away.
He was born on April Fools of 1980. I'm so jealous. 1980 is like the ideal birth year, in my opinion.
Just kind of see everything or what?
It's like when you're a kid, you get to kind of experience the world before technology really takes over.
Yeah.
But you still get like the NES if you want to play video games. And like as far as pro wrestling goes, you get like the Golden Hogan era, and like WrestleMania started in 1985. Like that was WrestleMania 1, and then like WrestleMania 3 was 1987, right?
Yeah.
And then like 1989, so you'd be like 9 years old, maybe even 8 years old. The original Game Boy comes out, and that's incredible, right?
Yeah.
And then you hit like 11 years old, and the Super Nintendo hits, right? And then yeah, like when you're like a late teenager, it's the Attitude Era of wrestling, and like it just seems like all of my interests scale perfectly with being born in 1980, basically.
Yeah. There you go. Batista in pursuit.
Cody was
Trying to take
only
me out of the match. Fuck you.
Cody was only 24 at the time.
Wow.
This was before he found the Sith.
Yeah.
I would consider Cody selling his soul to be whenever the fuck he got that neck tattoo. Actually, no, before then. It would be when he dyed his hair blonde, because that came before the neck tattoo.
Yeah.
The blonde hair was the first step in the Sithification of Cody Rhodes.
Or no, the front mount.
You sound bored out of your mind, by the way.
I know. Batista
It's
there is facing the ring post.
That's just classic Orton stuff, though, from this era. He was just
Yeah.
not. He was just not it at this point. When would you
I can
say
appreciate more his tactics. Like again, when
right?
we look back on that WrestleMania 25 build, like he did some amazing things to get heat, but yeah, the matches were always so slow. That's why I'm telling you, Orton to me might not have had a better phase in ring. Like the Christian stuff might have been his best feud
I
overall.
was just
They
gonna
had
say it
chemistry that
was
was
another
meant.
couple years before he really started to get like that stride in the ring. Because
But
that was like there was like the Christian feud, and then I think it was even later that year in 2011 that he had that crazy moment where he hit the RKO on Mark Henry and did that over the top celebration afterwards,
yeah,
where he did like
but
the
I've
jumping toe touch split.
yeah, I've always said I don't even think Cliff is here because I don't know if he'd
He
agree with
was
me at this
earlier. I don't
point,
know
but
if he still is though.
I always thought that young Randy Orton, when he was a heel, 24 to I want to say like 26, was really fucking good in the ring and exciting because he had that cocky, arrogant persona
Right.
where it's like, of course I'm good. I'm Randy fucking Orton. And, true. Fucking the matches with Taker, with Angle, with Ray. Broly complained about Ray's world title reign that he worked with guys much bigger than him. Orton was one of those guys that, like, yeah, he had great matches with him because Orton had that athleticism, unlike fucking Felonious. And he was like, well, I'm
Fucking
a heel
Philgrid.
now, like a real fucking heel and cold and calculating.
I'm a
So,
real boy.
exactly. And kick out there by Batista. So yeah, like all that, pomp and circumstance and fucking the showy athleticism and stuff. Like you'd still see the dropkick and stuff even from this Randy Orton, but I don't know. It was just a different energy from him when he was, in his earlier 20s compared to his later 20s.
It's also amazing how much more effective the Legacy Boys are with their sort of conductor to tell them what to do and like direct
Yeah.
traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
Their coach, I guess you could say, their leader.
Oh, Batista flying out of the corner though. Drop toe hold.
That dome really is quite bulbous, isn't it?
I said he's got a melon head. If he didn't want it to get punted, it should have been fucking smaller. I've been saying. Don't really know what else to say.
I'm not advocating for what you're saying, but I'm also not going to say that you're wrong either.
Yeah, the pop says a very different story, honestly.
I'm riding the
As
fence on this one, pal. I'm riding the fence.
wow, literally the most centrist you've ever been.
I know,
And
I know,
now
I know.
back suplex there, escape.
Tell me when Orton gets tagged back in.
Sure. Triple H desperately wants in because it's his title and he doesn't want these two fucks to screw it up. Orton gets tagged.
He's in the ribs. I feel
Yeah, how
like
you
I've been
breathing,
kicked in the
fuckwad?
ribs with how much I've been laughing this show.
Yeah,
Ah, oh my god.
just a straight stomp.
Oh man. And now Orton pulling Batista further away from his corner. Garvin stomp. Or I guess I should say more Garvin stomps, since that's pretty much all Orton's been doing for the last like 5 minutes.
Oh, just a really calculated knee to the throat.
And then a second and a third.
Now we're gonna try and squeeze the head off the shoulders.
Was he called the Viper yet at this point?
No, I don't
Oh
think so.
man. Because his movements are very snake-like right now.
Yeah. Wither.
Yeah, and even like the constricting of the airflow with that sleeper move.
There, oh, Irish whip.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
if
jumping
anybody ever
spear.
had pretty privilege, it was fucking Randy Orton, because I guarantee you a lot of women forgave him for his slow, methodical style because, oh, but he's so handsome. Shut up.
I like it when he goes slow. I get to look at him more.
Oh, God, speaking of slow, here's a guy flexing his AARP membership.
No, Shane was anything but slow. If anything, he was too fast. Remember who was it that he was too fast with, and they had to basically like give him a fucking a stiff shot to slow him the fuck down? Was it Jericho
Was it? It was either Jericho
or
or
Brock?
Undertaker, I thought.
Oh, I thought it might have been Brock. Even honestly, I didn't remember. It might have been
Did
Jericho though.
Shane even work with Brock?
I don't remember. I think it had to be Jericho if we're both remembering him, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, Teddy trying to come
Shane
in here.
Shane just gets a little overzealous though.
I'm doing it, Dad. I'm doing it. I'm one of the boys. Would you, like, stop hitting the coke? What the fuck?
Oh, he's gonna do an elbow drop here,
Is
right?
Shane still the least worst McMahon, though, given, like, all the allegations and stuff? Because he wasn't implicated in anything, was he?
Well, I mean, there are actually rumors that the reason that he left and went to another country in the first place was because he just found out about what his dad was doing and tried to stop him and couldn't. So, he, in order to get as far away from him as possible, he left the country.
So I can rag on Shane for, like, us joking reasons, but he's not seemingly a piece of shit despite being a cowboy. It's kind of complicated with Shane.
Yeah, it's
It's
exactly.
like, I'm gonna tentatively keep an eye on you, and I'm still gonna rag on you, but I'm not gonna bring the full force of hell down upon you verbally.
But apparently, he's also just a total prima donna as far as actual in-ring stuff goes. Like, there were like rumors that he wanted to win. Was it the Royal Rumble a couple years ago or something like that? Like he's he's a little too big for his britches as a worker.
Well, and then tear his quad in the fucking main event when he's shuffling, when that Shane O'Mac shuffle.
Dude,
Yeah.
that to this day, I
To
I
this day, yes.
I try not to laugh at the misfortune of others, but in this one instance, I can honestly say, to this day, Shane McMahon tearing his quads and probably blowing out both of his knees at WrestleMania, one of the funniest moments in the history of wrestling. I was dying. Oh my god. I still remember us reacting to that. I laughed my ass off on the spot.
Wasn't that against Miz, and Miz still didn't get his win back?
And then yeah, because fucking Snoop Dogg stepped in and he was like, I'm gonna punch you the fuck out, bro.
And Miz like, no, I finally won. I finally beat Shane McMahon. The fuck you did.
Oh my god, dude. That was hilarious. That was just last year, too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he hasn't been on TV since. I think it finally humbled him. He was like, oh God, I'm my father. Oh God, I'm my father.
Someone at some random event asks, "So Shane, when are you coming back?" And he just gives that look of like, I think I'm a little too old for this now. He's 54. That's wild. That means he was 53 last year when he was going to try and have a match with the Miz. Just wow.
Suzuki, you are not good, sir.
Uh it's it's also funny because like Vince was having matches in his 50s, but like Vince wasn't working the hybrid, like the hyper, like over the top, ridiculous style that Shane works. Vince is literally a bodybuilder, so he was just a power wrestler.
Yeah.
Like there was so little risk of him having that kind of injury, and yet he literally tore both of his quads just trying to get into the ring.
Jesus.
What was it, like 7 years prior to this, or six, or
Yeah.
something like
Triple H
that?
was like, this isn't looking good.
Sometimes it's just your time, man. Jesus Christ.
That was a beautiful drop kick by Orton, by the way. With someone on the replay.
Yeah. Oh, Ted. Oh man, this has been fun.
Double stomp there.
Wow, Ted DiBiase with the double stomp. Okay. Yeah, that's a great point, Javaris. Now Triple H has a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Steph's the only one not to get injured, and it's kind of interesting because she's taken a table bump within the last like what, like 8 years or so. It wasn't that long
Yeah.
ago. She's the youngest one though too. She's I think what, like
Mid 40s, right?
49, 48, 49, something like that right now.
I thought she was more mid 40s than late 40s, but you might be right.
47.
Okay.
Wow, Cody. So, do you think that anyone is looking at what you're doing and being like, "Wow, that must really hurt Shane"? Because
Yeah.
I don't think that anyone is. Tavares in chat, bro. This match is boring.
Oh, Cody. That was a nice knee. Yeah, well, you were wrong, Michael. He didn't make the tag.
Tavares said this match needs some goddamn perk angle.
And are you excited for heel Chad Gable, Javaris? Because I know you've had Perk Angle on the brain, but this was '09, and Angle, I think, was in TNA at that point. I mean, still doing the perks for sure, but, like, yeah.
Where is perk angle to save us? I will
Again, in
say,
TNA.
I saw a picture of Chad with his hair photoshopped bald recently, and I 100% want that.
Wow.
He pulls it off easily.
Yeah, I just don't know why they didn't go with him for the illegitimate son angle. It was literally right fucking there, and that's probably why they didn't, because they'd be like, "Oh, but wouldn't it be so much funnier if they're like, oh,
Yeah,
well, Kurt Angle's son is black?"
that's
Like, Vince is
Vince.
so
That's
fucking
100% a
juvenile.
Vince move. If it was Triple H in charge at that point, it would have been Chad.
Yeah.
Oh well. It'd be funny if Triple H retconned it. He was like, Kurt, I gotta tell you something. I just found this DNA test result in the back. Turns out they got switched around. Jason Jordan was never your illegitimate son. It was Chad Gable all along.
I'll tell you, people are already
Yeah.
commending Chad's heel turn because to think that he literally, because he's so strong, pulled Sammy out of the arms of his wife to suplex him. That's
Dude.
actually infusing character work and technical wrestling in such a sublime way that I've never seen. Like that was
Yeah.
honestly quite a visual moment. And the camera work again, got to give big ups to cinematography. It has been one of the strongest points of the new era that we've seen.
The cinema era, man. The cinema era.
Tag there to Orton. I've already seen some fans complain about that they're overusing like the long tracking shots, and I'm like, man, shut up. You all are never happy with anything.
I didn't even notice. Oh, because of like the ones where they start in the back and work their way to the ramp.
Yeah.
Wow. If they do it once per show, I would not call that overusing it. I would call that an appropriate use of it, honestly.
Like, why not flex it? You realize how many people have probably been wanting to do cinematography like this in the company, but Vince
Yeah.
always held them back? God forbid people are enjoying finally putting their skills to use that they went to fucking school for. I can imagine them complaining in the company, like, I'm technically trained in this. I could do so much more with the camera. Are you sure? Kevin Dunn is like, yeah, well, you know what? Now we're going taking the cuts up from 20 to 25. DiBiase breaking up the pin. Oh, drop to hold. Nice drop to hold there by DiBiase. Triple H take a pedigree. No. Cody. DDT.
Oh my God, Shane.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, folks, if I seem a bit distracted. My sister just messaged me that there was a fucking bear outside
Nice.
right in our neighbor's driveway.
That's crazy.
That's really fucking close to us. And like Chris said, scared the shit out of her. Understandably so, because I'd shit myself in real time. Jesus Christ.
That's wild, honestly.
Yeah, I'm thankful that I've never seen a bear, and that continues today because I'm recording here rather than getting the view from the window. I almost, if the bear was still out there, I probably would have left you alone for like 10, 15 seconds just to see it because, like,
Yeah.
that's insane. These almost cost in the game the title RKO.
Holy
Hey, ref,
shit.
ref.
Pin. That's it. One. Oh, I had a buffer. And he kicked out.
But the bell rang anyway? What the fuck? Oh, referee waving off the bell call.
What the hell? Why'd the bell ring?
Punt.
Punt.
That's it.
That is super duper it. Now it's over.
Yeah. Jesus, Keaton. Calm the fuck down. Orton is cradling that title in his arms like mine. Fuck you. They're getting the hell out of here.
Bruh.
They're gonna kind of prolong this and do a whole neck brace thing with Triple H. Craig, do you mind if we skip ahead just a little bit? Because like that just seems really obnoxious to me. They're gonna get like fucking Shane in here crying and Triple H loaded in a neck brace. That just seems like a lot of melodrama. Dora said he saved his coworker from a goddamn rattlesnake today, man. Nature is rebelling, and I can't even necessarily blame it.
Yeah. We kind of owe it.
Yeah. Craig said, sure, we can skip the part with the neck brace. Yeah, because just every little bit helps. So, okay. Yeah, I just went to 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 40 seconds.
2 hours, 15 minutes, and 40 seconds, right?
2 hours, 13 minutes,
Oh,
and 40
13, 40.
seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not about to do this whole neck brace spot bullshit. I really appreciate it, Craig. Thank you.
2:13:40.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Main event time.
The last man standing. It's the last one. Wow.
Oh, Edge, we know life is so hard.
Oh no. Ozzy nosies.
I'm sad, boy, because I lost the title. Yeah, hatred's a hell of a drug. Cope.
Wow, Cena, that was a really shitty thing of you to say. I'm not surprised, though. You seem like a pretty shitty guy back in the day.
Yeah. Don't worry, his hair got him back, though.
It sure did. It really, really did. Damn.
Craig pointing out, unironically, this is the last time that Cena and Edge have faced each other in a match. That is crazy.
What?
I mean,
That's
I
nuts.
guess it's only believable. I'm not saying you're a liar, Craig. I really should say, I guess it makes sense. Because this video package does have a sense of finality to it because it's recapping their whole history.
Yeah. That's just crazy, though. Wow.
Caveman fucking face. I told you I discovered fire. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This was a full-blown blood feud.
Yeah. My God, Edge, you are unhinged.
It really was. Oh
I
my.
mean, it's kind of arousing, to be honest.
Oh.
But,
Yeah.
jeez.
He and Cena were not friends in the time. Fuck. Thanks, Lillian. I'm glad that Lillian paved the way for female ring announcers in WWE, but my God, Samantha's such an upgrade.
Don't know if I'd say such an upgrade. I mean, Samantha's fantastic. But I never really minded Lillian. I actually quite liked her.
And here comes Edge.
Yes, Edgerton.
On this day.
I mean, in the build up to this, he certainly has been coping and seething.
And Maulding. Don't forget Maulding.
Yes.
That's the fun part. Christ. Yeah.
Where's your pyro? What the fuck? That's so awkward. You just did it and nothing happened. You look like a fucking tool. You know how many people are laughing at you right now in this arena?
Oh my god.
If you really thought about it, you'd take yourself out of the fucking game and you'd lose outright. You look like such a loser right now. What the fuck?
Bro!
Get your shit together. Jesus Christ, dude. You're
What
an
are you
embarrassment.
on right now?
I'm just gonna pose in the air and have nothing happen like you fucking tool. Don't ever insult me like that again, you piece of shit. Anyway, let's get on to the matchup.
What the fuck was that? Oh my goodness.
Cena's got a lot of sides of the crowd here.
Jeez, alms. Ah, that was funny though. You popped me several times over. So I guess congrats on that. Oh man. You know, I think we're gonna leave it all behind.
I certainly can't wait to.
You sounded a little too excited there.
Yeah, get out here, Jonathan. You and that stick up your ass that you bequeathed to LA Knight.
Oh,
It's yours now.
never may it be dislodged.
He forms a Fuel cover band so that he can do a song, Leave the Memories Alone, but it's called Leave the Splinters Alone. There's an ow after every other verse.
I was about to say ow, so it's hilarious that you said that. Oh man. In case you forgot, I fell off. I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. Fuck.
Oh, here we go, folks.
Yes, indeed.
It's Cena, who actually knows how an entrance works, defending that World Heavyweight title.
Edgington just catching all the strays.
Well, I mean, you're a veteran. Clean yourself up and stop embarrassing yourself. And now, there we go.
Holy shit. Do you think he's the one that paid for the pyro budget, bro?
I mean, maybe you should have.
Maybe then he could have
You were
appointed it.
legitimately a draw in that era when Triple H once joked for a heel promo to get heat that you weren't a draw. You were objectively a draw. Use that fucking money to make yourself look like less of a tool.
Oh my god.
Bell.
Oh wow. Okay, I gotta catch up.
Well, let me just
No,
pause
no.
somewhere.
No. Don't pause. Just give me a running timestamp.
Okay, we're coming up on 2 hours, 22 minutes even. There it is. 2:22:01, 02, 3, 4,
Perfect. We're
5.
good. We're good.
Okay, sweet. Cena's like, okay.
The Viking versus the Peacemaker.
Christy got footage of the bear and it's unedited. I repeat, we have unedited footage of a bear.
Fantastic. I love that for you.
Yeah, I love it for me too. And all the bottles of Claradrill that are in my car.
Yeah.
Hope I don't murder my children.
I hope you don't too. But you know what? I believe in you not to do that to them.
As Edge now averting the Bulldog.
I believe that you believe that they deserve better than that.
I'll tell you, Javaris has been like, I don't want to say freaking out, but he's just really been soaking in that this is indeed the last time these two would share a ring together. Because ever since Craig dropped that fact, like Javaris even said he confirmed it on Cage Match, and I think he's just been processing. I'm still low key even processing a little bit.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Wow. Lawler is just like, it's almost like you don't need a game plan.
Yeah. I mean, you probably should have one. Cena had one against Batista with the duct tape, and honestly, that was fucking genius. Like, yeah, you should do that. You should have a game plan. God, Lawler, why are the veterans embarrassing themselves? Get it together.
Get it together, veterans.
Exactly. God, I low key miss Samurai, but she's also dabbling in Bitcoin, so I don't know. That's kind of a gateway to other things.
Oh, God. I dabble in Bitcoin, sir.
I mean, yeah, I stand by it. If anything, that emboldens my argument. That's not a flex.
Get your nut while you can.
Be a child. Don't be a child. And lariat there by Edge.
Oh my God,
It's
I'm
not
about to
lost on
watch
Edge because
unedited footage of a bear. Oh, I have to mute because everyone else is going to be able to hear it.
yeah,
Oh, it's a black bear. Those are the ones that you can scare away really easily.
yeah, clearly, because I think that's what Christy even said she did. I'm just glad that our neighbor's cat, who's like an outdoor cat, I'm just glad they weren't outside when this happened.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, like my mind's still blown by that. I'm not even like fully here because again, I've never seen a bear here. I know they're around. The only other time would be Christy and I were taking a hike one time and people were shooting at the gun range, and we could swear that like a mom and her cubs like went from one side of the woods to the other, just scared by the gunfire.
Right.
And thank God we were far enough away from that I'm like, those bears, and we both agreed that like, yeah, it was fucking bears. So man,
Oh
man's
man.
place at the top of the food chain has never been shakier, folks.
Oh man.
Oh my God, is a spinning heel kick going to take out the great John Cena? Of course it's not, Edge. What are you doing?
Embarrassing himself apparently.
Again.
Oh man.
God, I'm sure Christian was relieved that you guys weren't actually brothers and that it was just a kayfabe thing, because, man,
Imagine being related to this.
thank Christ I can't relate. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Sleeper here, that caveman ass fucking face. Look at him. Look at how creepy he looks with that face. Like, this isn't the first time I've done this, and if I have it my way, it's not going to be the last. Shh, shh, shh.
Okay, now you just sound like John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Shh, 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 shh.
Oh, I sent the footage to Angel and he popped. He's like, fuck yeah.
That's
He
amazing.
said, but keep Riddick and Wookiee safe.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh, apparently Edge had done a concerto to Cena 6 days prior to the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they showed it in the video package, to be fair.
Wow, Edge is a grown ass man, and he's literally just on top of Cena entirely.
Give me that piggyback ride now. Is this gonna be a forever thing? You're damn right it is.
Somehow I knew that you would go there with that, and yet, still, I popped.
And John Cena, will he be able to say, I knew I was going to take all this punishment, and yet still I walk out World Heavyweight Champion? That
Well,
remains to be seen.
yes, it's 2009 John Cena.
That's so true.
Yeah, like, let's be real.
Ugh. Oh, God. I'm still in it, guys. I can still do this.
Yeah, we know. Can you imagine if the people in the crowd treated him with that energy back then? Like,
Yeah.
I need your energy. No, you don't.
Shoulder. Going for a lariat for some reason. Proto bomb.
Oh, Cena's lariats are really good, actually.
Yeah.
It's one move that he does really, really well, in my opinion.
Time to go invisible because you could. Oh, no, he could. What the
You
fuck?
can't see me.
I thought the cloak was activated.
Well, he must have fooled you. The match is gonna continue.
Man, that face looking like he's straining on the toilet. Nikki, I told you I didn't want to eat any more of your cooking. Damn it. Fuck.
God damn it, Nicole.
Oh, I told you not to use the good plates.
Oh, man.
They're all be symbols of my ostentatious wealth. Oh. Get a squatty potty, Jonathan. It helps. Trust me. Yeah, count it, little mate, you piece of shit.
He really is. When has there ever been a more smug and less deserving of being smug referee in any sport ever?
I don't know.
The answer is none.
Oh my God! He made full contact with that announce table.
And yet, the table still
And yet.
stands. Two, three, four, five, six,
Cena trying to get to
seven,
his feet.
eight. Oh.
Do a concerto.
Concher my toe.
That isn't what I told you. God, no wonder that lady popped off on Drew. None of you fucking listen.
All you had to do was leave.
That's all you had to do. My favorite part of it is when Damien gets Drew back in the ring. He hits the South of Heaven, and she's like, game time, count it, bitch. And then the ref counts is like, what did I tell you? I told you. Amazing, honestly.
Yeah, that was classic. Truly fantastic. Four, five, six. Oh my god, this counting is so over the top and deliberate. I don't miss it at all.
Referees suck.
It can't be just me that feels like the counting in WWE has gotten more like normal, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because we haven't had any countouts recently,
Yeah.
or maybe the refs aren't mic'd up as well or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
When was our last man standing match in WWE?
I don't know. Oh my God, Edgerton. I mean, at least you took the steel steps down, which is more than I can say for Jonathan. So you got that going for you at least.
Damn, that's the big part. Oh,
Jonathan, what are you doing?
getting the steel steps into the ring
He
so that
was
he
holding
can
those
attitude adjust Edgerton onto them.
up there. Why
He's gonna
didn't you
get
go
speared.
for a
He's gonna get
spear?
speared. Oh no, it was just a boot.
You don't listen. God. You don't go for a concerto. You don't go for a spear. Do you even want to win? The whole thing has been that you're unhinged. You don't have pyro for your entrance. Like, what are you doing, dude?
I mean, failing on every level, clearly.
I mean, he seems like the guy that came in so unprepared, but is coasting because he knows he gets to put his name on the group project. But the thing is, there is no group to cheat off of. It's all you, Edgerton. You got to get it together. Nice dropkick there as the steel steps into Cena.
There is no bell to ring. Oh man, that's funny.
Get the dropkick there.
Dropping kicks. Oh yeah. Drop them real good.
Cena vaulting edge over.
That unbelievable inhuman strength. God damn it.
I was going to toss him.
Nice.
It's just like, all right, I chucked him at his face. We're good, right? Seven.
It.
Thank goodness Cena didn't try and leap from the apron onto Edge. It's just like, nope, I'm going to gingerly step off and I'm just going to continue the offense.
Yeah, that was a disaster waiting to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah. I like that Edge is still selling the steel steps. Like he was cognizant enough to get like a right hand, but he's not like immediately back on offense. See,
Yeah.
you can sell and get offense. It's just got to be believable offense, and that was
Yeah.
believable to me.
Yeah.
In New Age wrestling garbage.
Good shit, Edgerton.
Yes.
Hmm. We're up to 4. We're up to 7. And he's back up. Oh my God.
No. Educator, no.
He's going to get it this time. No, he's not. Oh my God. The strength of John Cena.
Back suplex. Is he going to do the 5-knuckle shuffle?
Probably.
Yeah, he is. The disdain. He's tapping, but it doesn't matter.
You got to hold it until he passes out, Cena. Keep it locked in real tight, mate. There we go. He's out. There you go. There you go. Now
Yeah.
count. Charles. Charles, why are you checking on Cena? Charles, count the fucking count.
Yeah.
Now, there have literally been like 8 seconds that have already passed. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Edge is coming too. Fuck.
5,
Oh my God.
6,
6.
7.
And he's up. Wow.
No Cena though.
AA. Go ahead. Send him out over.
There.
Oh my God. Why does Charles Robinson look like Barney Rubble in the Viva Rock Vegas Flintstones movie?
Oh God, yeah. Jeez, no, I can't get that image out of my head.
He really does. It's wild. I think he's played by one of the Baldwins.
Is it Steven? He always was the weakest.
I think it might have. Oh my God, that was a Family Guy reference. Holy shit.
Yep.
Wow, you caught me there, admittedly. Wow. It actually was Stephen Baldwin. Holy shit.
Wow. Way to tell on yourself, Steven. You fucking suckbag. Jesus
That
Christ.
is incredible. Holy shit. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh no, it's Stephen Baldwin. It's totally believable. Cena
Oh
now
my
getting up.
God.
That was a mid-rope attitude adjustment. You see the thumbs
It's
down from
gonna
the bowl
be
cut in the audience.
from the bowl cut. This is gonna be a 9er. He'll end up at 9. Boy, I'm so surprised.
Way to go, Edgebert.
Edgebert. I love that. It's way better than Qbert. That
Yeah.
fucking pervert. Oh, the super spear this time. So now it's Cena's turn for a 9er.
No, he's only going to be 8. He's going to be like, I'm just a little bit tougher than you. Not that it's a contest, but we're in patriarchy, so it totally is. 5.
Oh, you're actually a little bit ahead of me. Let me catch up to you. Oh, I went way too far ahead. Running timestamp 2:43.
242, actually 242, 50, 51, 52. 53, 54, 55, 56,
All
57.
right. Tell me when you get to 243.05.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, what is Edge going to do on top of a table? Educator?
Yeah, impale or something.
Oh, no, the educator is the submission, right?
Yeah, I think the execution's the. Oh,
Oh. He just attitude adjusted him into the crowd.
must have been a shit ton of plants.
Yeah, I was going to say, that seems dangerous. That's what John said too, yeah.
Well, we know those fans aren't beating the count.
Fucking Robinson. Stephen Baldwin looking ass. It's wild that he actually does. Another Niner? Yeah, wow. Let's see his face.
And it's like, I literally endangered others to get the win and it didn't work. Fuck.
This is not going to look good. My fucking PR manager is going to be pissed at me.
Don, what were you doing? I thought I would win the match.
I just, I was just trying to get him to do a little crowd surf. I thought the people would love it.
Edge getting the hell out of here.
PR manager's like, that's a brilliant twist, but I don't know if the public's going to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta tell
See,
you,
now
man.
imagine, I will say though, in this new era, I hope we get crazy last man and I quit and falls count anywhere matches, because imagine what the cinematography would be able
Cinematography,
to do
yeah.
with them.
I was
Like,
literally just about to say, I gotta tell you, man, it's hard to go back to Kevin Dunn produced shows with what we've gotten now.
yeah, absolutely.
The difference is stark.
And not of the Zoe variety.
Thank Christ. I like a little personality in my Starks.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Stark?
I guess Tony Stark. He did
Oh,
save the universe.
that's fair. I was just gonna say Arya.
Yeah, Arya's pretty fucking awesome too. Except when she just had an about face at the very end. It was like, you know what? Revenge isn't important.
I guess it's okay
This
that
isn't stuck.
Cersei. I guess it's okay that Cersei died without me being the reason for it. I'll live without that.
Hated
I'm
that
gonna
scene.
go find out what's west of Westeros. That's more important to me now.
Yeah. I'm gonna be an adventurer now.
Instead of an assassin. Because, assassins work. It's not sustainable.
Fusion.
D&D should have been sent to jail for the murder they committed on that series.
Yeah, they weren't though. In fact, are they even still working now? I wonder.
I hope not. But I'm not going to Google it. It's not worth it to me.
I just like, what? But I planted your face into
He's
steel.
winding up. Wait, where's he going?
super spear.
But why'd he go behind everything? Oh
Oh
no,
no,
he's
he
got in the
wanted a
chair.
chair. Ah! Oh my god, it actually worked. I fully expected Cena to duck.
the
Odds
sound,
on me.
the sound you made there was fucking incredible.
Yes!
Oh shit, that's gotta be it, right? That's it. Edge wins. Edge wins now. Charles, stop reprimanding him and fucking count.
No.
God, Mark. Bro, the way Edge was stumbling around there was hilarious too.
Yeah.
Your sound combined with the visual of Edge waddling around like a penguin with a chair in his hands. He's moving. Oh, see,
Also,
this is why I hated John Cena at this time.
yeah, side note, I am looking forward to that Colin Farrell Penguin spin-off series on Max.
Are we? Oh my fucking god! Spear him off the
Spear!
ramp. God damn it! This is what the fuck is the Big Show doing?
Well, remember, he did have that fling with Vicky Guerrero leading up to WrestleMania.
Oh shit! I knew that that was a thing that happened at WWE's, like in WWE history at one point, but I did not know that it was on this show. And I also did not know that it was Cena that got put through the thing like that.
Was for taking the U.S. title from me at WrestleMania 20. Never forget.
It's 5 fucking years ago. Referee's counting. Well, he has to.
Literally, you just
Eight,
slither and get on your feet. Like, you're already sitting.
9, and that's the match. Edgerton wins.
Because a concerto wasn't enough.
Bro, not only was the concerto not enough to keep Cena down for the 10 count, but he was literally reversing a spear immediately afterwards.
Da 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 da! Fuck you!
It's my time, and my dick fell off. That fucking song on Wrestling Isn't Wrestling.
All right, well, Craig, thank you for this request. Um, and yeah, just take care, guys. What a show this
How
was.
would
I
you
will
rate this
say
show out of 10, John?
6.5.
Exact same number, and then I was like, maybe I'll be nice and give it a 7.
No, 6.5, because that I Quit match is the worst I Quit match I've ever seen. The six-man tag was slow in parts, so it picked up at the end. And the last man standing match, while it was fun, there were just some parts that took me out of it, like that concerto. Although the
Yeah.
finish was a cool visual. I will give it credit for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
6.5. We already know Dom is requesting Extreme Rules 09 for next week at this time, 5 p.m. So we'll hope to be there. I know we got a bit of a later start today. That's entirely on me. My sincerest apologies to everyone. But we got it in. And now the baby faces are checking in on John Cena, including Christian. And he's like, how could you do this? Well, technically, I didn't. Big Show did. Simmer down.
That's true. He
Um,
objectively didn't do this. Yeah.
yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to leave a like as you file out, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so you miss any of that TWitWoW goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. There is the neck brace. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the WC. And join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. for select Stardom match reactions as we are on the road to Marigold, which I am very much looking forward to. So yeah, and Marigold not being a Stardom show, just in case people would be confused, understandably, that is Rossi's new promotion that is taking all the best parts of Stardom, save for a few acts. So, yeah,
Also,
there used to
they
be
put
fun.
up a video that where Julia explicitly said it's not pronounced marigold, it's pronounced marigold.
Muddy Gold. All right, fair enough. Muddy Gold. Well,
Yeah,
that'll be coming. I think May 20th is their first show or
that
something.
is correct.
So,
But there is a match on a May 4th Noah show, and Noah is on Wrestle Universe, and we have to subscribe to Wrestle Universe for May anyway, so we might end up reacting to that. It's going to be the core, sort of the four core members of Muddy Gold from Stardom. So it's going to be Julia, Utami, Mirai, and Sakurai versus the Great Sakuya, which is the Great Muta's daughter, Nagisa Nozaki, Takumi Iroha, and fuck, I forget the fourth one. Shit, who was it? Fuck, who was it? Oh, Miyuki Takase.
Okay. Well, yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of interesting Joshi coverage, especially next month. But yeah, Stardom recap tomorrow. I think that's CM Punk. Even holy crap. Um.
What about
Yeah.
CM Punk?
Well, Punk was checking on Cena. He was part of like the Babyface
Oh,
entourage.
oh,
Like,
oh!
oh my
I
God, is Cena
tuned out.
okay?
Yeah, I closed out of it.
But yeah, Stardom recap, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Friday, join us in the Discord for SmackDown. And yeah, I know AEW has been like a little over 10 minutes in. So anybody that wanted to watch that, we'll let you get to it. Thank you guys. Be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.